you can turn your life around. I know you may feel not well now, different degrees. Maybe your suffering is just in the background. You just don't feel great. Or maybe you have more intense suffering and sometimes you feel really bad about yourself, about everything. In any case, I want to give you the ultimate strategy to get over that. And before I get to tell you how, it's very important that you understand a couple of things. The first one is to take responsibility of your suffering. The suffering you're feeling right now, you're watching a video, so you're most likely not strongly triggered by anything. So any suffering you could feel right now is caused by software that is active in the background of your mind. And it's okay if you don't know how to stop it. But it's important to recognize that it's something active that is creating that not feeling good. Because feeling good is your nature. In order to not feel good, you need to do something. This is very powerful. You don't need to do something to feel good. You feel bad by doing something. It's a very important point that can help you turn around your life completely, actually. So it's not that you have to deserve to feel good. It's not that you have to change yourself. It's not that you have to accomplish something. It's not that you have to be looking forward to the future when things are the way you want or you hope. No. What you want to, behind all your desires, that feeling, it is already present. So all your desires are altogether already satisfied if you tap into your own nature. So, important point to understand, suffering is an activity. Suffering is something you need to be doing. And you may say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel that I'm doing anything. You may not even register the thoughts. Yeah, you maybe have just got stuck. The bad feeling got stuck into you for so long that you don't even see it. You got used to it. That will be normal. So that's where meditation comes in. You need to do something, some way, to deactivate that constant zzz of a fridge noise in the background of your emotions. Like there's just something zzz that you will only notice when you stop it. Then when you stop it, then, oh, there was this noise in the background. So now let's go to the how. How you do it, how you turn around your life. Well, first thing, what not to do, what we tend to do all the time is to get rid of it. We try to get rid of feeling bad. How? By stimulating our senses most of the time, looking for experiences, going to watch an exciting movie or taking drugs or having sex or, I don't know, whatever trick you use, but it's normally something that is not healthy or so good, and you know it. But what can you do? Otherwise, you feel bad. So here's the thing. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. You can meditate. You can just relax. You can face your feelings. But in any case, what I want to suggest you in this video is to notice that this intention of getting rid of it is actually the biggest problem you have. What happens? I'm going to suggest a different strategy, which is I haven't figured out this on my own. This is a very well-known, important factor that has been there for thousands of years. And here it goes. You do it little by little. This desperation. I need to feel good now. Just chill. 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 Enjoy yourself. Enjoy everything, what is happening. Just okay. You don't need to turn your life and be enlightened from one day to another. Everybody's trying to hack this superpower thing and manifestation and greatness in so many ways. But that's why it doesn't happen really. Because we are trying to do it. And on that trying, there is desperation. So, on the other hand, it's not that you don't do anything. That's something that I hopefully many times I try to make this point clear because it's a misunderstanding. The person, the body mind, which you think you believe you are in this moment, right? on a practical level? Well, you see, if you feel threatened or you feel sad or you feel any negative emotion, you're actually stuck, identified with your body and your mind. So from that perspective, it looks like there is something to do. Okay, so I attach to that because I understand you are not enlightened yet, at least full enlightened, at least full realized. And that's okay. That's also a pleasure. So how you turn this whole thing around, the number one mistake is our mind tells us, I need to feel good now. And that's how you don't make it. There is something that looks very similar, but is completely the opposite, which is instead of desperately trying to get rid of a bad feeling and trying to feel a good imagined feeling, you can just choose peace now. Let it go. And you will notice how it sort of like lifts a little bit your mood. It may fall back again. That's okay. So the ultimate trick is to consistently do that. Consistently be aware of your awareness, consistently resting in this moment, consistently choose peace. Now you can choose peace. And you may argue and say, well, I feel really bad, and when I do that, I just feel a little bit less bad. Well, work on that. That is the secret. You're doing it right. Just do it many times, consistently. Because what happens is that for most people say, okay, now I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna have a good day, I'm gonna go for it. And you try it, yeah, you do your 1% in there, your 2% in there, your 3% in there, but then you do something else. You forget about your intention of feeling good, your intention of resting in this moment, and you pursue mental attitudes and reactions, and you go back 20%. And that's how it looks like, this 1% of improvement of choosing freedom, the freedom to choose peace now. It seems irrelevant because it seems just a little tiny little bit. But you have no other option. We're always looking for the quick fix. We're always looking for weekend retreat with a guru or, I don't know, a book or something that will finally just get us out of it. No, nothing is only. Every book, every retreat, every meditation, it will only encourage you to let go in many different ways. Some of them look very active, but you are just keeping your mind entertaining to something while you little by little decide to be at peace until you recognize that is the only thing you want in life. You don't want a sport car. You don't want to be acknowledged on social media. You don't want to earn a lot of money. Yeah, of course you want that, but you only want it because it will make you feel fine and good right now. So here's the thing. You can, and you are deep inside, beyond your mind, feeling okay already. Feeling everything you want to feel. It is there for you already. It's your nature. How you access it? Well, you have to acknowledge all this, that we are unnoticeably, we are unwillingly, we are reinforcing these patterns that are blocking our access to this natural wellness. So recognize that you're part of the problem, at least. If you go radical, you realize, yes, well, I'm fully the problem. My mind, everything I feel is your responsibility. Well, you're closer to truth, definitely. You're closer to freedom. But you may only do it partially because you still think, no, but I feel bad because of this situation or this people or this thing or because I don't have this. Okay, but still you can recognize that right now you can decide to be at peace and relax into being, into your well-being, because being is always well. So choose right now a little bit, a 1% of, okay, you may not be able to completely turn around your suffering, but you can definitely do a 1% thing. Do it, do it, do it. And just don't forget it. The original word for mindfulness is sati. Sati means remembrance. And in this context, you will start understanding why it's so crucial. The whole thing of mindfulness, the whole thing of meditation is to remember. Remember what? Remember what is important. Remember what you really, 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 really want. Beyond all your dreams, beyond all your what you think you want, there is something you want. And you may not be able even to put into words, but you know there is something. If you get that, the rest doesn't matter. Well, here's the thing. You have that already. You have in your nature already all your desires satisfied. That won't make you a passive person. On the contrary, it will make you inspired, interactive, compassionate person. But it's a very important point to remember that you already have. So it's not about doing. You are already. So what are you doing to cover that truth? Most importantly, how you get out of it. Well, you don't get out of it. What you can do is just your little power of concentration of will, power of free will. You can use it. And it will be just a tiny bit of improvement right now, a little bit better. But do that consistently over a long period of time. I ask you to do it. And please let me know in the comments if it worked for you. And if it didn't work, please let me know. And we can maybe together, I can help you to turn that around. And I hope you understand this, because this alone, regardless of what meditation, regardless of what thing you do to feel a little bit better, this is the key. You just don't realize your nature in one moment. You do it ironically, but it just, your ego comes back, your suffering comes back. So, okay, how you do it? Well, you need a more solid structure for your letting go. So moment by moment, nurture the desire of not taking seriously your mind and just rest in whatever it is. And if you're feeling bad, then it will feel a little less bad. But you keep doing it, at some point it will feel peaceful. It will feel fine. And from there, if you keep doing it, keep nurturing this consistently over time, I'm talking about years actually, but it could be done in months probably. If you're very consistent and very determined, this is the way, this is the thing, I want it. I want to be free. Free from everything. Free from your own mind. Free from everything you think you are not free from. In order to do that, you just do it one bite at a time, doing whatever way you like. You can take one breath, make an affirmation, but the affirmation will take you just so far, the same like the breathing. It's just a gesture, it's just a ritual. The important thing is the internal release of your active part on your own suffering. That's where your power resides, to stop turning around your life into a miserable experience by actively choosing negativity, you want to call it. So just relax into being all the time, into whatever it is, the way it is. You don't need to change anything. You are just consciously connecting and contacting your nature. That is all that you want behind every experience you think you want. You are already there. And you may not be able to break the wall right away because it may feel like a wall, but you can certainly pick a hammer and whenever you have strength, knock that wall one time. Relax into pure awareness. Relax into being. Let go of your ideas about everything. Let go of your intention to control the world and to just relax and remember the peace of being. And little by little, you certainly, absolutely are going to break that wall. You're unstoppable because you're free to take the decision to be free.